All right, we're alive.
All right. What's going on, guys? We're back. It's Waffle and Grits, episode 3. Listen, we did it. Once again, we made it. I'm happy you guys are here. Hopefully, you enjoy the topics for the day, but we're going to get right into it, guys. I don't want to waste any time because I mean, gosh dang.
Pat
Gosh
yourself.
dang. Listen, I am really hyped about this because this is wild. Google Genie 3 has come out swinging, son. Come out absolutely swinging. This is going to be crazy for the gaming industry, right? And I know people, and again, we're going to get the people in the comments section saying, FAI, AI is trash, everything else like that. Everything's AI slop. And this is one of the things what I don't like about that crowd. I appreciate the individuals that are able to intellectually explain their points and why they don't like AI. I understand it. Okay. Yang Ye has made some Yang Ye is a gentleman. Shout out to him. He's a gentleman on YouTube that does a lot of reviews for games and things like that. I've been following him for a couple of years now. He used to be like super grumpy to me. Like he used to be upset about everything. He's kind of chilled out over the years, it looks like, but he's rightfully grumpy about this. But the thing is that when people come out and they start bad mouthing like AI, no matter what it does, even though when you can say this is like, you can look with your own eyes, be like, this is actually really good for something like AI to do. And you have people coming out saying it's absolute trash or it's slop. You're alienating people because they're going to look at you and think you're stupid. So when I see all these Twitter, like threads of people just saying that every time someone puts up something that has that AI built is trash immediately, you lose credibility, guys. Stop it. If you're able to have an intellectual point, which I understand a lot of people that don't like it, the energy consumption, everything else that comes with it, it's stealing people's art and so forth. That is a legitimate grief and gripe that I can understand and get behind. But when somebody makes a real life Zelda trailer, I don't care, okay, that you don't like AI. That looked really good for what it was. Looked really good, okay? 2 years ago, we didn't have this technology to do that. Someone to be able to make a trailer for $200, like it's insane. So we have to be able to be taken seriously when we're having these conversations. But anyways, back to Google Genie. Google Genie looks crazy, guys. It looks absolutely crazy. Okay, the people are making video games, Fortnite, Zelda, and everything else, man. And again, I really do think, guys, that the rate things are moving right now, maybe a year where you're going to be able to use Genie 3 people. And that, again, I know I can't see the future, but I can understand why people would be a little worried about this, especially a lot of these companies in the gaming industry. And this is why, and I'm going to get too off topic, but this is why I think a lot of people that have issues with AI lose credibility, because it's not all bad. There's a lot of creatives that just do not have the money or resources to get their ideas out there. Okay. And the reality is there's a lot of people that do have the resources and their ideas and creativity is garbage. It's dog water, son. It's disgusting. Okay. I'm not shooting any shots at anybody, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. There's a lot of people out here with actual resources that put out garbage and then have the audacity to say a person that doesn't have the money, but AI gives them the opportunity to be able to go out here and use their craft and use their creativity to build something. Okay. But anyways, guys, y'all go ahead. Y'all tell me what you think. Go ahead, Aisha Rube.
Are you okay?
I know.
You got a little workup. Yeah, I felt that in your spirit. Are you
Yeah.
okay? That's the first question
I'll
I
live,
have.
man. I'll make it. I'll make it.
I was about to ask him too. Do you mean like crazy good or crazy bad?
Depends on the context.
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying because you do have game developers all these months, all these years that we got to wait for them to make a game and it could be trash. And with the AI, there's a possibility, we can get, better imaginations from regular people. Is building prototypes in minutes, not months. They can test the idea before full production. So, I mean, it could have its ups and downs with it, but also we can run into the same thing with half-baked games, low quality, and just generic experiences. So it's really, I don't know. It goes both way for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's a 50-50 with the whole thing. Um, Obviously, a lot of people that dedicate themselves to making a game will feel a certain type of way, but like as Levi was saying, sometimes those games aren't even worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's like the people who actually have that creativity to put something out there and they finally have that resource to put that out there. I'm like, it's worth looking into, but
Of
you know
course.
it's going to be a clash, especially when it comes to money and stuff like that, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm sure they're going to start charging for these resources anyway, so it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. People who have the money for it are still going to be the ones to create it. So I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I don't know where it's going to go. I just know there's going to be a lot of hate and a lot of talk that's going to be put out there, and like a little mini war, I guess.
It will be, but if the game's good, I'm gonna try it at a decent price.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Especially the people who like there's people who have this talent and then just, you know, they get silenced not to put anything out there. So it'd be kind of cool to kind of see what they come up with. So that would be very fun and like worth it
Mm-hmm.
in that aspect.
Because it's hard to get a job out there, so why not do it yourself?
Yes.
I
Nowadays
get it.
people, yeah, nowadays I feel like just people don't want to be sharing jobs, which is crazy.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, I look. Like for me, a lot of it has to do with like a lot of it has to do with the I appreciate AI giving people that didn't have the opportunity an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time, again, I'm gonna be very clear. I understand why there are people that have issues with AI and they have actually legitimate grievances with AI, and I agree with them to some of this stuff, 1,000%. The problem is the bots, I like to call them, that will sit back and say that everything that AI does is terrible and trash and is disingenuous and it's an outright lie, and they know it. But
Mm-hmm.
again, that's just social media for you.
They're always
Again,
haters. There's always going to be people with problems with everything.
Yes,
absolutely, a thousand
especially if
percent.
it's good, especially if it's good, and then they find out later that it was someone who doesn't have like the capacity to buy stuff or anything like that. Like for whatever reason, social status comes into play too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and the thing about it is too, like for example, I was saying that there's people that are creatives that don't have the resources,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that are going to have this opportunity. I've already seen what they're doing online, guys. I've seen the things that some of these guys have produced on X. It's so bad, and again, I understand the frustration. It's so bad that when I see trailers for the Avengers, I don't know if the shit is real. I don't know if it's a real trailer.
No, but they got some good ones though. Someone where
I gotta
you
tell you,
actually think that it's real movie, and then you're
yeah,
like, "Wait a minute, this is
I will.
AI. This is not real," and it hurts your feelings because it's so much better
Yes,
than what it was. Literally like an original, like using what Levi says, Avengers. You're like, okay, that's good, and then you're like, that ain't it.
yep. I listen that Zelda trailer. We'll watch it after this podcast, guys. That
Mm-hmm.
Zelda trailer they made. I said I'll go see this. But it's the crazy part of this is that Nintendo would never put anything like this out ever, because it's actually dark and gritty, right? So, and then I saw someone say, like tag Nintendo and be like, "Hey, Nintendo, because this exists, I'm not going to support you anymore." It's a bot. It's a bot. Okay, and Elon Musk should basically like destroy bot accounts. And I know he's been trying to do that, you know what I'm saying? But destroy bot accounts, bro. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyways, uh, I see the potential there, but I also see how this can be an issue, especially going about gaming. Like again, me and Aisha have been talking about producing a visual novel. So like being able to do these things. If me and Aisha go back 5 years, this stuff wasn't available. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
available. It's available now, and it's getting easier and easier for people to be able to produce stuff. Okay, so again, like this whole gaming thing is going to be crazy, and it's not even just gaming, guys. It's anime too. I've seen anime renders, okay, of people doing anime like renders like again, when we get more sophisticated with this podcast, guys, I'm gonna start putting clips that y'all can see what we're talking about, so we can discuss these things. Okay, but this is only our third episode, so please bear with us. But I promise you, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this together. But regardless, it's wild to me because I've seen, and again, I'll hear people hating on it immediately. It's good. And the reason I can say it's good, I'm not saying it's better than, the animation from a lot of these multi-million-dollar companies. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is, for what it is good. Okay, it's good. So I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. So and again, it's going to give people just a more of opportunity, because again, and it's going to be right up my alley because again, at the end of the day, a lot of anime, and I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback on this because again, I love anime. We've talked about this in the first episode. A lot of anime is trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry, guys. It is what it is. But I appreciate that, we might have some people that don't have the capacity to have multi-million-dollar studios, create some things. By the way, for example, there was one of my favorite animes, Berserk, which I talked about before. There was a team of just these humans, right? You know what I'm saying? That were working on a Berserk revival project, right? And they were literally animating like the Berserk sagas that we haven't really gotten a good animation from for Berserk in years. We had the 2016, 2017 adaptations, so those were horrible. Okay, I watched them because I'm just a rabid fan, but I was able to say that this is terrible, so again, but when they were doing this, there was they got copyright striked it, and it's so fun. It's copyright strike. I'm sorry. This so sad because I'm pretty sure Dark Horse, wherever it was that copyright strike them, these guys have been working on this for years and been putting trailer after trailer out. They saw this. They saw it. But they waited until they were completed to stop them.
Also, probably because they were starting to make good money off of it, and they weren't feeling it.
Well, they stopped it. They didn't even make money. They didn't make any money off it. They waited until they did all their hard work. So right before they were about to produce it, I don't even know if they were going to be because I don't think they.
Well, I mean more so off of like trailers. If they were putting the trailers on YouTube, they were making that money, and so they realized when that game was about to be
do that. Like if they're using someone else's IP, I don't think you can do that using someone else's IP. Like I think you have to turn off like monetization on that, or you'll get struck. You get strike.
Yes, I mean, well, depending if they had monetization on, they could have struck them for copyright for that because if they were, but that depends on if they were monetized. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just thought it was kind of snaky to do that. Like right when they had
that's companies. Look at Power. Look at Power World.
Yeah, trash. And that's why Nintendo. I mean, look, let me relax because Nintendo might be watching this.
Yeah, yes, I know you came at them previously already.
You already came at them already. Yes. So let me ask you this, Levi. So with all this, so who would own the AI generated game if they were to do it, and how do we credit original artists, and who gets paid if the AI use licensed data? That's gonna be all risk about doing this. Because people are going to use things.
Well,
so what do you think about this?
Well, it's interesting. Technically, the program that you're using. Well, here's the thing: it can get dicey. For example, I think it's called Sono. It's a music AI. It's a music creation AI app. And if you pay for their premium plan, they can remove the watermark and it belongs to you. But if you're not paying for the premium plan, everything that you make on there still belongs to them. So if you pay for the premium, that, from my understanding, if you pay for the premium, anything that you make that at that point belongs to you. But if you don't pay for it, it belongs to them. So it's interesting. For example, if you're using Sora to create a movie, once Sora gets good enough to do that, or maybe even Kling or some other website where you can make a movie or a video game, whatever. Do you own that game to be able to like make money off of it, or does the companies own it? That's going to be interesting. Right now, like they haven't. Right now, they have not been able to, because again, and here's the thing: I'm a little bit more based on when it comes to this aspect of it. Like I get it, like the outrage, but I'm a little bit more based with my opinion. of when people, because people say, some people, like for example, Young, yeah, again, shout out to him. He thinks that AI has been like has produced way more negativity than positivity. Because for example, AI, you can like render people, make AI renderings of people, and use that to do nefarious things. Like you can have them doing nefarious things, like celebrities. You can do like I don't want to get too graphic, but you can take celebrity faces with AI and have them doing diabolical things. Okay, so I understand like you're gonna have people out there that will use it for those type of nefarious causes, but the vast majority of people using AI aren't doing that. The vast majority. People always want to highlight the bullshit, but it's not the vast majority of people doing that. Um, with that being said, again, like anime and gaming could be in trouble because of this, guys. It really could. And I mean, well, I guess it looks like it's your perspective, because some people think it could be a renaissance. They can think this is a renaissance for the regular man to be able to go out there and create, use their creative minds to be able to produce products that they would never be able to do because they don't have the money. If listen, imagine, think about this. Studios that make anime spend millions of dollars producing this content with sometimes hundreds of people working on these projects. With AI, you could be a regular ass dude or a girl doing this at home.
Mm-hmm.
With your own paying $20 a month.
And they hate it. They hate it.
So look, man. I know people gonna hate me for this. They're gonna be like I'm out of pocket. I'm just trying to call a spade a spade. Some of y'all are like, you guys don't want to kind of accept the reality and accept what's coming, guys. Like it's there's not really much you can do to kind of stop the renaissance of AI. Only AI can stop itself. That's really the only thing that can take place. AI stopping itself. Okay? You having an issue with AI and trying to like, how should I say this? If you think you saying negative things about AI is going to stop game companies or just companies in general from using AI, you're a lunatic. And I have a bridge in Alaska that I can sell you.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. Why do you always
Go to
come to the
sleep.
people that are watching?
We come for them and people who are not minding their own business. Now you got the Alaskans trying to figure out what they did, why they caught stray bullets.
Disgusting.
Y'all
But
can
yeah,
see
so
Levi's very passionate about this. It is, if y'all gonna jump anybody, jump him. Ruby and I are minding our business, just so you're saying.
yeah, I mean, it's just, again, I'm just calling a spade, guys. My whole thing is I just want there to be balance and maybe just a little bit of consistency with people's opinions. Most people aren't consistent, man. They're all over the place like bird crap. Okay.
It's not gonna
So
happen. Not gonna happen.
yeah, I guess so. So with that being said, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all. As far as the anime has been concerned, I've been trying to listen. Everybody's been telling me how good the Vinland Saga is. I cannot. I am like trudging through this, guys. Like I am having such a hard time getting through this anime. It's disgusting. Okay, I'm having a hard. Like I get home from work and like I want to do everything else but watch that.
What's wrong with it?
It's just and maybe it's me.
It probably is.
I don't
It
give a
always
damn about
is.
Vikings. I don't give a damn. Even then, the story is not really captivating to me. And what bothers me so much about this, and it hurts me to say this, guys, and I mean this, I have lunatics. Okay, some of y'all in the comment section meet this. Some of y'all are lunatics. I'm gonna call y'all out. All right. Some of y'all, not all y'all. I appreciate. I listen, lunatics. I appreciate you. Don't take it the wrong way. But some of y'all are lunatics for trying to compare, okay, and put Vinland Saga anywhere near Berserk as far as like how good these shows are. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful, and y'all should be ashamed. Vinland Saga is not in the same stratosphere as Berserk. Okay,
You sound so biased, first of
I'm
all.
just being honest. It's man. Look. Listen.
First of all, Levi, I'm gonna need you to breathe and calm. You, you about to beat up these people for
I'm
nothing.
just. I'm I just want people to be honest with themselves, guys. A lot of people that watch it, maybe I don't want. Am I jumping out the window, guys? Like,
you might
ladies,
be
am I
because you
jumping out the
don't.
window?
I've already told you don't like a lot of things, so it's very hard, to even value that because you hate almost everything.
Well, listen, I don't listen.
You hate
Okay,
majority of things. Everything
is
is
it fair?
atrocious to you.
Is it fair? Is it fair? Okay, follow me with this.
Mhm.
That when you look at the construct of entertainment, and
Mhm.
just picture this, like close your eyes with me to picture this. Picture a whirlwind of just media, entertainment, movies and games and animation and anime. It's a whirlwind of entertainment that's swirling around. Okay,
Mhm.
millions of millions and millions. Baby, close your eyes, Ruby. I know you've got your eyes. Close your eyes, Ruby, and picture this. Okay, and imagine that the vast majority of everything in this whirlwind is trash. Now, to be fair, there's some gems in this whirlwind. Okay,
Mhm.
some gems in there. Okay, and again, maybe I wonder if y'all agree with me. Would y'all agree with me when I say that the vast majority of media is trash? Okay, that there is a small set of not animation, of entertainment that you guys partake in that's actually good. And the reason why I can say that is because I don't watch the vast majority of stuff. I'm very selective. And even though Aisha might not be as selective as me, she's still selective. She don't watch everything. She hasn't
Sure
watched
do
it
not.
yet. So it's
And will not. And will not.
God.
Watch it. Okay. I don't do clowns. And I don't know why they trying to get me to watch something I don't like. I like my dreams non-clowned. Okay.
You know
but
what she
Non-bothered.
said is valid, so I don't know why you came at her for that.
Exactly. I like my nights to be peaceful.
I thought you said you were gonna watch it
I said I might. I said
at
to you and
school.
Hamster, I might at school. And then everybody know our building got a little haunted up in there, and I'm not doing it. Our building haunted. I don't play like that. It already makes too much noise. I'm not doing it.
I honestly think that I'm willing to bet that you might end up liking it more than you like Stranger Things.
I don't think so.
Let
I
let
haven't.
him know. Let
You
him know.
Yeah,
haven't even seen Stranger Things, Ruby.
I
What are you
know.
talking about? But no,
Exactly.
you heard that? You heard that? There was so much bass in her voice and confidence. She won't like that. She ain't gonna see none of now one.
I just know she won't like it.
Uh-huh. Look at no dang
That's
creepy
crazy.
clown taking out children. If I
That's
wanted to
crazy.
watch children get taken out, once again I'll go back to season 1 in Stranger Things and watch all them people get taken out.
Yeah, man. It's just one of those things, man. Where and wait, do you guys agree with me with the vast majority of media that is they out there for us to consume? Most of it's trash. That's why y'all don't watch most of the media that's out there. I mean, am I jumping out the window, or what? Am I on to something here, or am I like I'm jumping out the window? Am I
I,
going
I
nuts?
I think it just really depends because when you think about it, they always say this, everyone's always different, everyone has their own preference and stuff like that. So I feel
Sure.
like there's always something out there for everyone, and it might not align with a lot of people because for example, I can say I watch a lot of stuff, but I have been told so many times that what I like the most is trash. It's just crazy. Like I don't care, but I'm gonna embrace what I like, you know?
And that's what it is. You're not going to tell me what to like and not to like. I like what I like.
Exactly.
You like what you're like, because I'm gonna say it plain and simple. I already told Levi this. All the and in the words of Levi, I'm probably gonna get everybody going on me. Y'all said that Avatar, the blue people was amazing. I thought that stuff was trash. I fell asleep through the
Yo,
second one. Don't know what happened, and I never went. I saw the first one, my eye was twitching. I was like, oh my god, this is what y'all call amazing. Second one fell asleep, and I'm not watching the third one.
man.
But
Ruby, have
it's
you seen
all to
Avatar?
each his own.
No, that you said that's
What?
the blue creatures, right?
The blue
Yeah, yeah,
people
dude.
one, the Avatar
The
blue people.
The only one that was calling out to me was the new movie. The other ones is too overhyped that I just never gave it a chance.
Ain't watching it.
Look, man, I understand that. First of all, I respect James Cameron. Okay, he's a legend. Okay, first person, let's put some respect on James Cameron's name. Number one. Number two, I I appreciate the technical marvel that was Avatar. Okay, like Avatar. One of the things that always, again, let me be very clear, and I said this about the very first one. I was the first one to say this. Okay, the first Avatar was just a effing retelling of Fern Gully. Some of y'all might not remember that.
Horrible movie. Hated
It's,
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully, look, listen. The music in Fern Gully was fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that ooze monster, that his
Hated him.
song was
Scared me.
incredible. But anyways, but I even to this day, like if you look at the old Avatar movies, they still hold up when it comes to visuals, guys. And I am like in the new one, it's like you like look when you're watching, like, yo, that's green. This isn't real, bro. Because we're like so many movies have garbage CGI. Like Avatar has some of the best CGI in any movie. Okay, it's incredible. Like these are actually people. Like these shits isn't real. this what is none of this is real. You know, but it looks so good. So I can appreciate that. Now again, the stories are lackluster, right? The last one was my man James Cameron. I don't want to sound crazy, but I just feel like they could go a better direction as far as storytelling. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's a little bit too Disney for me, but whatever. But that's
See?
but
don't like
again,
anything. He don't like anything.
I know,
you
right?
don't even like it. I don't like.
Hold
Don't
up.
even
But
like
you already went through about 20 things that you didn't like. I just said one thing I said I didn't like was it, and I think my not liking it is a legit thing.
Yeah, it's a valid
legit
reason.
fear. It's a legit normal
I think
fear.
you'll like it, but I get what you're
The
saying.
blue
I get what you're
people,
saying.
no.
Now you
blue
do?
people, yeah, is aesthetically beautiful, but aesthetically beautiful does not
Oh
mean
man,
that the
the water's
story
crazy.
is good. Does not mean that a story is good. It's a very beautiful movie.
It's not that great. It's
CGI,
not.
graphics, everything. I love it was
Yep.
beautiful. But the story, no, it could not catch my attention.
Well, I mean, going back to Vinland Saga, it's just that, and again, I don't mind slow burns if it's like if I'm like entertained by what's going on. I'm
So
not
let me
really
ask you this.
entertained by what's going on.
Is
Like
it
for example,
because nobody's gotten it annihilated yet?
no, people go out kicking and screaming in front of their
Okay.
children. So it's not that, okay? So it's that for me, and it might be my high expectations because I listen to people, even though y'all feel like I don't. I listen when people say things. Again, this had no business being next to Berserk as far as quality. They need their ass kicked for this. Okay, but it's not there at least from what I've seen so far. To be fair, I haven't seen all of it, guys. Chat, don't crucify me in the chat. I haven't seen all of it, but from what I've seen so far, y'all can see what episode. I think I'm on episode 7. From what I see, and again, I'm trudging through this, bro. It's like I'm walking in a muddy like ravine, okay, with like it's raining and it's windy and it's like I'm just doing my best just to cross the swamp, not a ravine. I'm sorry, it's a swamp. I'm trying to cross this, and it is hard. It's tough, guys. Again, Solo Leveling wasn't like that. I got on Solo Leveling, even though it's like Solo Leveling wasn't the greatest anime I've ever seen, but I was entertained. To be fair, the story, Solo Leveling story, and Ruby's watched it, and Ruby was acting like it was incredible, but the story was
You know what?
I'll forget about it tomorrow, bro. So shout out to my boy Jeremy Johns, the review king. You got you're damn right. I said the review king, Jeremy Johns. Okay, you know some of this stuff will be better watched if you're drunk, bro. If you're drunk, it's going to be a good time. But other than that, man, some of this stuff is terrible. Some of the stuff is terrible, bro. And it's every time and again, it's hard for me to listen to people about what to watch because a lot of times I'm disappointed. Okay. And I know Ruby might take offense to that, but she shouldn't because everything that she showed me so far, I have enjoyed. Okay.
That's such a lie, first of
Oh,
all.
okay. Tell me what.
This
Wait.
is
The
what
only
he's
thing.
talking about. Vinland Saga, everybody.
Oh yeah, Vinland. Yes, right here. Good job. Good job, Aisha.
Is that an
That's
anime?
yes, yes, it is. It's very popular. It's got high ratings, and people are talking about how great it is. And they were
It's not good?
comparing it. Yes, they are comparing it to Berserk. I mean, not necessarily story wise, but they're
Oh.
saying the level
Can
of
I
quality.
Yeah, can I just say, when it comes to anime, if anyone in the comments starts like comparing stuff to Berserk, like just watch out because he will always come at you.
Look,
Like,
look. I miss. Listen. If it's if it makes sense, okay. If it makes sense, I'm trying to think right now if there's any like anime that I can compare to Berserk, like just as far as quality is concerned. I can't think of one. Something that I enjoy but doesn't come close to the quality is Gantz. Gantz is really good to me, you know, but it's not. I'm not gonna. It's not up to the same quality as Berserk.
This is
Yeah, like
Berserk,
look at
people.
look at that. Listen, look at this. Okay, look at this. You cannot understand the level. Okay, the level of just absolute genius and artistry from Kentaro Miura. It is, yo, long live the king. I know he's gone. I know they took him too soon. They took our boy too soon. But long live the king, man. I know he ain't here with us no more in this plane of reality, but long live the king. You know. But anyways, it's just really, it's very hard for me to kind of, and again, to be fair, no, I don't want y'all chat. I don't want y'all to get confused. I like anime. I'm not, it's ridiculous. Of course, I like anime, but there's a lot of anime that I do like. I've tried to put Ruby on a couple of them. Listen, I'm a sucker for a good romance. Okay.
oh, that's such lies. Don't you dare lie to them,
You know
please.
what? We
Please.
teased this. We teased this last show. We about to get into it this show. The hell with it. Aisha,
No.
if you can find a picture of can I eat your pancreas? Find a picture of that, put it on the jumbotron for us. We about to get into this.
No. Listen, first of all, at this point I trust Aisha more because she finally found a visual novel that is more my taste.
Bam.
And
That's what I
that's
do.
yeah, that's because I didn't really have that much romance into it, you know.
All right,
But
so
you have
Jack, I'm going to refrain from responding to this nonsense because she gets off by saying that to me. So I'm not gonna get baited into this. Okay, I'm not gonna get baited into this. We're gonna talk about what I'm gonna say.
That's crazy.
She snuck that in there earlier this week, chat. She snuck that in there earlier this week. I ignored it.
Is this right here what you're talking about right here? I want to eat.
This is it right here. Yes. This is it right here. Okay. So again, yeah, I'm not gonna let you derail me. I'm not gonna let you derail me with your nonsense, Ruby. But with that being said,
that's crazy.
Yeah, with that being
you
said,
can't say anything but you come out here for other people for your own anime. No.
Stop it. You get a kick out of telling me that you like something somebody else has done. Okay, we're not gonna go there. Okay, we're gonna talk about I want to eat your pancreas. Okay, and why it was incredible. All right. So here's the thing. I showed her this anime. We watched it. Okay.
Wait. I have a question. Did we review this one? Like actually put it out there?
I don't think we put this one out there, but I know we watched it.
Yeah, I know we watched it, but it must have not been that great because I don't remember it.
What?
Oh my god!
Yo!
Oh man!
The unmitigated goal.
Okay, listen. It's because you chose it. So I remember I suffered through the first animes you chose.
Wow, chat.
You know this. Don't act like you don't know this.
She did not say this.
Don't act like you don't know this.
She did not come this hard. Let me tell you, because I remember. She basically, like, again, so I guess she was lying to me, chat, because I'm about to call her out. I guess she hated all of them, but when she watched them, she told me that all the ones that we watched, she did not necessarily dislike them. The only thing that she disliked about the movies were that they did not end on the note that she wanted them to end on, because they had ambiguous endings when it came to, well, not ambiguous. They weren't happy, sappy endings.
Not even that. I remember I told you so many times. I'm like, I said it was okay because we had to review romance
Mhm.
animes, right? I was like, at least it
Yep.
wasn't too bad. But I did tell you I suffered through it because I hated how there was lack of romance to it. That says a big deal if it's a romance anime.
That means you were lying to people on a romance channel because I got it
Oh, don't
recorded, Ruby.
even.
Because
Don't
yes, I got it recorded.
even.
You gave it. Listen, you never gave anything
Yes. No,
under.
no, look, listen. When it comes to rating and stuff like that, I said these animes, they were bearable enough for me to watch and review them, which is why I rated them the way that I did. But it obviously I'm not gonna rate it way too low. And my expectations now, when you give
No,
me an
no,
anime,
no.
I have to make sure I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to get away with that because again, you wait. Listen, if you didn't like them, you should have told people. You should have been honest with the people, telling them that you thought they
Pretty
were
sure
trash.
I did.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
pretty sure
I
I
got it. We got
did.
to record. We got regardless. We got to record it. At the end of the day, again, these are highly rated animes for a reason. Okay, she didn't like it because, respectfully, she has a very she likes unrealistic
I like
aspects of romance.
delusional romance.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She likes
The
delusional romance. So
old
anything
school
that has a hint
cliche
of
romance.
yes, she does. Which there's nothing really wrong with that. I got Chad. Listen. I don't want you. I'm not coming for her because okay. I'm not coming for her because of the fact that of her taste on anime. I'm coming for her because we got some of these online. You can go look at one of them online right now and see how she rates these stuff. Okay, so don't let her sit there.
I'm kind of curious now because Aisha knows you well, right?
Mhm.
Like, what is her opinion about your type of like romance that you like? Like, is it
We
something that you
never,
agree with?
me and her never really watched romantic stuff.
No,
But I
we
mean,
I
yeah,
don't like romance. I'm not really into romance films. I
yeah.
probably go to sleep. He drags me into a lot of horror films, and I'm still very upset with him about plenty of them because I mind my business, Ruby. I went to his house, had me watch that movie Hereditary, and then I drove back home
Oh
and
God.
the whole highway looked like the scenes from Hereditary, and I wasn't feeling it. I'm driving by myself, scared. I got home. I went home and I said, "Don't y'all touch my light. I'm sleeping with the lights on." Everything that movie was freaky. He always watching foolishness.
Oh my goodness. It was Hereditary, like Ari Aster, like a lot he has a lot of good movies. Like his horror movies are some of the best. Like again, I'm a grown ass man. There's only been one movie, and I told this to Ruby. She hasn't watched it. There's only one movie that as a grown ass man
You
freaked me
cried.
out.
Oh.
See? Y'all see that chat? She's not going. Listen, she's not going to steal my joy, bro. She ain't going to do it. Chat. Don't let her do it to me.
Someone
Anyway.
has to do it for these people that you've been coming at.
Uh-huh.
So the movie was the original Smile. Smile 1 freaked me the F out. I was creeped out by that movie. I'm not gonna hold y'all. And I love horror movies. Love them. Smile creeped me out. But with that being said, going back to our thoughts on romance. Now that we've, got the shade out the way, Ruby. How I want to eat your pancreas. This is going to have some spoilers, guys. So if you don't want spoilers, I don't want you to say get off. Just mute it for a second here.
Well, technically, we're supposed to put our video out there, right? They might as well, once it's out there, they can watch that for spoilers. Because I don't think I should have seen that.
Yeah, and she's not going to watch. She hates romances. So, yes, look, that right there, bro. That scene in particular, bro, that was crazy. But anyways, so I Want to Eat Your Pancreas was about a guy who was basically a loner. He kept to himself. He basically, felt like the only person that really mattered was him. Not necessarily to the selfish extent that he just doesn't like care about anyone. He just feels like nobody really cares about him, so he keeps to himself. Then there's this one girl that he ends up meeting by circumstance because he finds her journal and he finds out that this girl is sick. Okay, she has, I think it's pancreatic cancer, and she um is being told that she doesn't really have that long to live. The doctors are doing everything they can, but she's kind of like basically come to grips with it. At least she tries to say she has. And she just tries to be a good person. And she saw this guy, and it was interesting because when she saw that he had the journal, she was freaked out. She was freaked out, and she told him, like, you can't tell anybody about this. I haven't told anybody about this. And he gave it back to her without any issue. Said, yeah, you can have it. I promise. I don't talk to anybody anyway, so I promise I'm not going to tell your business. And she was kind of like taken back by that. Like he didn't care. So I guess that was something that kind of like drew her to him. So because of that, she was more curious about him. So she started trying to find out more about him. And she basically was kind of, honestly, Ruby, if you remember correctly, forced him to kind of do things that he wouldn't normally do. One of the highlights that I thought was a very cute scene, I can't remember Ruby's response to this, but I thought it was so I'm not going to put words in her mouth, but I thought it was a very cute scene where she basically kidnapped him, made them drive to another city, and sleep in the same apartment complex. They got drunk and played card games that were basically truth or dare, and it was a very cute but heavy scene, especially towards the end.
Oh yeah. I think didn't I say she was messed up for that or something like that? Like I just know she was very selfish. I remember that about that anime.
The part that you said was messed up, Rube, if I remember correctly, is when she basically invited him to her house and they were playing video games. Yes, that scene, right? That was the scene. That was the whole it was cute but heavy. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but it was a hotel situation. Like obviously you brought someone over for a reason, and like she was always teasing him, so and
yes.
led up to that house scene as well, and that kind of just topped it off for me. Oh man, I remember I did kind of
Yep.
that.
Yep. That's the only one I thought you really didn't like was the start work part when he came over her house, I think for the third time or the second time. No, it was the first time he came there. My bad. It was the very first time he came to her house. And they were playing something like Mario Kart or something like that. And she was teasing him to the point to where she was like going to act like she was going to kiss him. And then she like pulled back, like jokingly, and he slammed her on the bed and he held her there out of frustration. And she thought it was a game until she saw his face. Then he started not like he desired her or wanted to. He was just angry and frustrated because he was teasing him like that. And then she basically got upset and said, "Let go of me, you're hurting me," and starts crying. And then he gets up in shock and runs out the house. The guy that likes her sees him coming out of the house and basically beats him up for like having anything to do with her. She then comes running out. Oh my God, I never want to see you again. Not to the guy that hit him, to the guy that really liked her that hit him. And she's like, they come back in, they make up and everything and so forth. And they really start liking each other. The sad part about this, guys, is that his whole character changes because of her. Because of her.
Or bad?
It's good. He changed into a way better person because of her. I'm not going to spoil the ending. Go ahead.
He just ended up getting like emotions for the most part. Like I feel like it was bad because she was more into this game of making sure that he learned to have feelings just for her not to be there for him. Like that's messed up, like it was all a game for her.
Well, she wasn't planning on the ending taking place though.
I mean,
the way it ended was
she wasn't thinking in general. She was just thinking of herself.
Well, can you blame a girl that's feels like she's like that's going to die because of cancer?
Yes. Because
have you ever seen this movie or heard about this movie, Ruby and Aisha, called The Fault of Our Stars?
No.
Yeah.
It is. Have you seen it, Aisha, or have you heard of it?
Absolutely not. I've seen it.
Oh, you saw it?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I ain't about to watch that.
Now, Fault of Our Stars is supposed to be one of the most romantic movies of our time. So if again, I mean, Ruby won't like it because I haven't seen it, but I know what happens. And it's not up Ruby's alley. But my point is, a lot of people like that, those type of romances. Now, all my stories aren't tragic. For example, Your Name. Could you put up Your Name for me, Aisha? Your Name.
Hold on. I was going. I'm slowly getting there. Hold on.
So Your Name is, and it was the first anime me and Ruby reviewed. And let me ask Ruby right here and now.
What's the name of it?
That's Fault of Our Stars.
No,
Ruby, that's Fault of Our Stars right there.
Yeah, that's Fault of Our Stars. What was the one you asked me to put up?
Your Name. Doesn't that guy kissing her look like one of the dudes from Stranger Things a little bit? From the side profile?
Absolutely not.
Anyways, maybe I'm tripping.
Yes.
But anyways, for the chat, Ruby, what was your thoughts on Your Name?
Oh God, I have to remember. So this was the anime with the like time lapse, right?
There was the timeline one where basically they would switch bodies. They would go to sleep and wake up in each other's bodies.
Okay, so yeah, so she was like born in the old ages, right? And they meet up.
Beautiful anime, guys. Beautiful anime. I love. There's a lot of metaphors in this anime that I that make it even better for me.
I will say, like that Aisha put up makes me remember that I did like that scene where he like helped her out of what is it, like making sure she didn't die and stuff, right?
Everybody. Yeah, we don't have to worry about spoilers because everybody's probably seen this one. This is very popular. It's been out for years. So we can go ahead and talk about it.
that part was intense and good. And then this is the anime where they met, right? At the stairs?
Yes, at the end.
Okay, yeah. So the only thing that I can highlight that I really liked was that part, was the fact that she was able to get her family out of that like asteroid situation or whatever. And then I did like the fact that they met up at the stairs. But other than that, the whole anime, it was cute. I will say it was cute because I remember there was certain cliche stuff about her writing to him in the little notebook or his phone, right?
Yeah.
I did like certain cliche stuff. I just hated how it ended because obviously to that point, I'm like, can you guys just end with a kiss or something? Because there was no romance since they weren't physically together. That's what I was missing because when I want romance,
right here, remember scene right here. The scene right here, Ruby, they were together.
Oh my God!
What?
Yeah, it was a moment where they weren't gonna see each other in like a long time. They didn't kiss or anything like that. So it wasn't like I need spice, okay? When it comes to romance, at least have a little bit of spice to it.
I got you. So you didn't think it was romantic when he drunk her spit?
Okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I was about to ask Aisha, I'm like, do you see how romantic this stuff is? You know, when I said spice, not that type of spice. That's a little too intense for people who haven't even seen each other.
Just disrespectful, chat.
Listen, guys. I think let's talk about this. Let's think about this. Ruby saying they haven't seen each other or met each other. That's true, but they have literally been inside each other. Pause. Literally, they were exposed to each other's bodies in ways that most people don't get to. Even if you're dating someone, they were exposed to things in the opposite sex body that most people that are dating don't get to be a part of.
Yeah, but that's not romantic because they're just exploring like that. It's like an experience that they got. It's not necessarily a romantic aspect to it.
You don't think? Okay, let me ask you this: like outside of trolling, you don't think that this movie is romantic at all to you? Just because they did not have. Okay, I'll let you go because I'll give you my opinion after.
Yeah, I think I can see why it's classified under romance. I think there's a key point on some stuff that I would accept as romance, but I think it's just cute and not very intense. It's just not
Okay.
that intensity level that
Okay.
I'm used to.
I got you. So my thing is this. I thought it was romance 1,000%. It wasn't. See, here's the thing. All romance is not made the same. Okay. All romance does not have to be touchy, touchy, kissy, kissy. I love you, you love me type of stuff. The romance of this was about a guy, and to me, this is the foundation of heart in a romance, which is why I think I like it and a lot of people like it. It's like a lot of metaphors that I'm talking about. The fact that this guy, through just a few situations where he was able to interact in her body and vice versa, and how they helped each other throughout that situation, they became closer. Because, like Ruby was saying, they were writing each other notes, getting to know each other in intimate ways that you wouldn't normally get to know each other on in a regular basis. And he and she was willing to pretty much stop a calamity to want to save a person they have truly never really met face to face. They built a romance, Ruby. Okay. They literally built a romance based on the foundation and the actual, like I would say, the genesis of what you would even consider for love to become. Not just me seeing you, you seeing me having a crush on you because I think you're weird. None of that. It was all built on the very foundation of, I don't think it's called agave love. It's something else, to where they liked each other for who they were, not for what they thought they were. That was the whole point in the crux that I think maybe you may have missed when you were watching the movie. That's how deep their love for each other was. This is why he was willing to risk it all and drink her spit and even get lost in time to be able to save her from the calamity that was bestowed her, because he cared about a person so much that he never met because of the same reason. That's why I think it gets such high praise. What are your thoughts?
I mean, when you explain it like that, it makes sense. It really does. Um, but again, I think, well, I guess it just depends on what type of romance people are into or what they're looking for. Because
Sure.
I don't necessarily look for that in a romance anime or just romance in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's just all that deep level stuff. It's a little too realistic for me. So I would rather watch something that is just a simple, like, you like me, I like you, or crushing, and then they embarrass each other, and the story goes on. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's a deeper level, it doesn't take me out of reality. But like I
Gotcha.
said, I do remember that being cute. I think the drinking her spit and stuff is a little too much. But other than that, it was cute. That protection that he had for her there, it was.
Mhm.
It's clearly romance. It's not my level.
Yeah, and I think that's where me and you different. That's what I want to get into about our the way we view romance, just me and you. And I'm gonna get to Aisha because I just know Aisha's not really a romantic type of person.
I know,
Um,
but I was before you say that. Now I'm just curious,
mhm.
like, of Aisha's opinion on, like, romance and relationships, because if she's not into
Ooh, this is
romance
gonna be
like that,
hilarious.
Uh,
then
uh, uh.
what in the, like,
He thinks it's
what
hilarious because he already knows how it is.
Yep.
He already
what?
knows. I don't get off of me. Okay. Don't be all in my space. I need you to back up from me.
Listen, let me say something, chat. I've been trying to
Oh, here we go.
like show Aisha like what love is all about for years, boy. And like this one person, I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to put him on, embarrass him. But let me just say this: he's a fan. He's a fan of her, but she's just not interested in him. So it is what it is.
Hey,
There was
what?
this. Oh yeah, she got a she know it. She got someone that's like,
Ruby, we will discuss this when we get
I
off. So when
want
we get off
to
of this,
know.
when we get off of this podcast, we will discuss it because he
What?
is out of pocket. Okay, he is just out of pocket because he knows it. He knows why. Okay,
I do.
he knows why, and he's still trying to push something that is not ever gonna happen. Okay,
I get it. Like me and Hamster give her a hard time about it,
This
but
harassed me, but they know deep down, okay? It's more so I was not interested, okay? I really just was not interested. Sweet
mhm.
person, very kind, just not my cup of tea, not my type of a person that I would go for. And like I said,
What?
when we get off of the thing, sorry, chat, y'all can't be all up in the business, all in that business of what happened. That's gonna be a question after. You can't be all in that tea. You're gonna have to get your own.
We
What?
might have
Okay.
we might have to put this behind a Patreon paywall. If they want to hear the tea, y'all got to pay.
My
This tea ain't free, bro.
no, it can't. No, just mm-mm.
Yeah, but anyways, I think I'm gonna let Aisha answer. I think
Mm-hmm.
Aisha's waiting for the stars to align with the right person.
Of course.
I think that's what it is because like Aisha's not like over the top like lovey dovey.
No.
I think she can be with the right person, but that's not her outward exterior. She's
Mm-mm.
got that hard shell with the chocolate inside. You gotta break. You gotta suck
Oh,
that hard shell off.
she needs someone to break that. Ah.
Yes, get past that hard shell like I never
I,
know.
I'm just not a overly sappy person. It's just not who I am. Maybe I have my father in me, but I'm just not overly sappy. I don't need you to be all up in my space. I don't need your arm around me as much. Get off me.
That's
Go
crazy.
over there into your space and let me have my space. Okay. If I find somebody that likes gaming as much, that'll be perfect. But other than that, no,
Mhm.
go away. Get on my thing.
Listen, some guys would love that. Some guys would like the fact that she doesn't have to be up all under them all the time.
No, I
You
don't
know?
need all that. Don't be
So
all about. We don't have to. Yes, somebody could really come and all that everything I say can go right out the window. But when that
yeah.
happens, it happens.
Yes, indeed.
But
What?
it
That's
gotta
interesting. Usually, a lot of the times you think like the girls who say that end up being clingy as well,
I
just
got time.
naturally.
I don't got time.
Well,
Too
there's a
old to be clingy. Way too old to be clingy. I'm just
wait till
straightforward.
we wait till we have our special guest, Hootie. Because Hootie, when we get Hootie on here,
I'm going right here with this.
shout
I'm
out to Vic Carnage. Shout out to
going
Vic
right here
Carnage.
to Vic. I love her. That's most of what my gifts. Ruby, you're gonna be following suit right with me.
Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be interesting because we got stories, guys. We got stories. If y'all want us to do a story time, let us know in the chat because we got stories for days when it comes to romantic stories. Trust and believe. Some of this stuff is hilarious. Man, look, I got people that were a part of my life that did some wild things because things weren't going their way. I will say this. There was a flight of stairs involved, chat. There was a flight of
Oh my
stairs
God.
So we got some wild stories. I mean, there's been Halloween parties with some of these individuals.
That was a sad thing with the stairs.
Yeah, it's been definitely a wild ride. Okay.
Ruby,
And even with me and Rube, it's been a wild ride. Like me and Rube got stories for y'all too, if y'all want to hear those. Like those, we have some very, very interesting situations that took place. That I don't think Aisha knows about yet.
Aisha, you have to. Oh man.
With you two or just in general?
Well, what we and her, we're involved in it heavy. It's just that there's other people involved.
Let's just say I was trying to tell Levi just how crazy girls can be. He didn't believe me, and I was put in the middle of that. And he thought that I was overreading it too much, but then it got to the point where girls got crazy.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to listen.
Yep.
Anyways, that this could be interesting, chat, if y'all interested in hearing it. But yeah, listen. It's about time we wrap this up, man. We don't want to go over. I don't want to have y'all too long. I know y'all got stuff to do, and I appreciate y'all coming out here. But man, this is episode 3, guys. Episode 3, man. Listen, a year from now, we're gonna be like the pod. You know how Joe Rogan podcast has like episode 1006.
Calm
Like,
down.
yo, like this is gonna in a way. And listen, we already you see the way we were evolving on the fly, the way Aisha was putting up the screenshots and stuff. Like this, we're gonna be legit
Oh,
soon.
that's scary.
We're gonna be legit soon, son. They trying to
The whole
stop us from being
PowerPoint and
great.
everything.
They can't stop us, bro. They can't stop us. We're coming.
Mm-mm.
We are coming. When they come back and listen to this shit, listen to this stuff, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, this is how they started. And look at them now. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get ready to sign off. If you guys want to come join us, have questions for us, if you guys want to tell us some of your own like romantic stories, tragic love, and what you guys may consider romance, because obviously me and Rube are on two different pages, okay? But maybe you guys in the chat could kind of let me know where y'all stand on this, okay? So with that being said, we can do our outro. Ruby, do you have anything you want to say in closing?
I just want to let people know that they can be honest and they can come at us if they want to.
Of
As long
course.
as they keep coming back.
I want the smoke. I probably shouldn't say that.
Mhm.
I know, right?
What about you, Aisha?
You already know. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all can hit us up. Like I said, if he wants to smoke, y'all go all at Levi. I mind my business. I'm gonna hit y'all with the comment down, or you will be blocked. Okay, I will happily hit the block button and put y'all on block for a couple of days.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
Get
All right.
correct.
So, Lawson, guys, before we go, I'm gonna wrap this up here. We're gonna start bringing on some special guests. Okay, we got some guests down the pipeline. It's something we're working on to kind of have some guests kind of come out and kind of spice this up a little bit. You know, we're still trying to find our sea legs, as you can see, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and I like the growth. But besides that, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy us. And if you want to hear more of us, please like and subscribe, like Aisha said. Okay, and we'll see you next time. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Yeah.